We're inside the maze and we're back with another dose of the Critical Breakdown. This is a very special series we've got going on. Y'all see this backdrop, man. We're here for the Outlawed Incubator, and we've got a series of fire artists that we're gonna be presenting to you here. And this is the first of many.
Yes.
The baby of the crew, okay?
Yep.
The one and only DayDaDon. Say what's happening.
What's up with y'all? DayDaDon. You know, I go by Nephew in the Outlaw crew.
That's definitely been your name. I've been hearing it tossed around left and right. Nephew,
Yeah,
okay?
Nephew.
So I'm excited to have him here. This is your first interview, right?
Ever.
My favorite thing to do is pop a good artist cherry. Only for interviews, okay? Stop being nasty, y'all. Listen, but it's the Critical Breakdown. We're gonna go over his new single that's about to drop. We may be happy, but the song is called Stressed, man. This is the Critical Breakdown. Let's get straight to it.
I say, damn, I'm always stressing it. My mind stay complex. Trying to puzzle all these words, but I could never read the text. Anytime we been brought down, we on to the next. But who you know was 14, making music, cashing checks.
Now listen, we're sitting here with smiles on our faces right now, but you created a song that can speak to everybody. Exactly that, right? Exactly that.
Yeah.
It can speak to everybody, and it's called Stress, because we all have experienced that, right?
Of course.
So let's just get straight to the lyrics. I said, damn. Oh, disclaimer, I am gonna quote your lyrics like a whole asshole, okay?
Do what you gotta do.
Do what I gotta do, I bet.
course.
Say less. So you started off and said, I said, damn, I'm always stressing and my mind stay complex. And I'm gonna just stop right there because I know there's more to that bar, but can we all relate?
Yes.
Talk about a day in the life with DayDaDon and how stressful that could be.
Day of the life with DayDaDon. I'm also known as Batman.
Okay.
Cause, you know, I got two different lives going on.
Okay,
kinda, you
I
know
got
what I
you.
mean? So like, it'll be weekends, including a little Friday. Weekends, I'm DayDaDon, Outlaw member, rapper, whatever. And then I go back to school and I'm a student.
It's like I'm actually still just a nephew. I'm
just a student. And it's like balancing two different things. It's like, it could be a lot of stress. You could overthink about a lot of things. Cause you know, I'm coming into the incubator and I still gotta do homework on the side.
Talk about what grade you in?
10th, I'm going to 11th grade.
I hate to do that to him. If you could tell the folks how old you are.
I'm 15.
First of all, that's dope. It's in the lyrics. We'll get into it. It's in the lyrics. But I wanted to touch on that because you are the baby of I was about to say incubator, of Outlaw. But you're so serious about your craft and having the balance, being a 15, 16-year-old at the same time, bro. Listen, let's talk about how stressed that could be by getting into these lyrics, right?
Of course.
You said, trying to puzzle all these words, but I could never read the text. Anytime I've been brought down, we into the next.
Of course.
But who was 14 making music, cashing checks? Let's just, sir.
Girl.
Okay. Let's talk about that journey. How did you get introduced to music? How did we get here from being, you know, a good old scholastic nephew, so to speak, to now we're here, DayDaDon the rapper. How did we get here?
Biggest way to talk about how I started, Oompa.
Shout out to Oompa, man.
Shout out to Oompa. That's my auntie.
For real.
School, 7th grade. I remember Oompa came as a music teacher, and I remember she had brought the little studio equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, y'all gonna make songs. I'm there with my homeboys, and they like, yo, you should do it. I'm looking at it like, what do I look like making a song? Like, nah. But then I went and I did it, and then like ever since then, me and Oompa just click, whatever. And it was before I even knew Oompa was like this big old artist. I was like, you just my music teacher. And then we started building a connection before the music. So it's like, once we jumped into the music world, she saw I was hungry and she was like, let's go.
And listen, we're here right now for this fire ass song he created, right? So let's continue on with these lyrics. He said, I want to sit courtside and maybe nets. But they was on my back saying I could never progress.
Of course.
They was spinning round blocks showing off they Glocks for the flex. Listen, I'm an auntie, so that sounded real crazy coming out my mouth right now. I was working in the stew with my pencil and pen, but I think, let me make sure I put my little auntie vocabulary to work here. If I understand you correctly, nephew, right? You were saying that while the rest of the folks was out there doing nonsense,
of course,
you was focused.
Right.
Okay, so break that down, what that looked like for you.
Influence is a big thing in the youth, the group, whatever. And it's like, a lot of people get influenced by bad things, but also a lot of people are just like grow up in it.
Yeah.
So like, there'll be kids 15, 16, run around the block, they got Glocks, whatever, but they showing it off for the flex, for the camera. I'm in there, all I got is a pencil and a pad.
And some headphones, like that's
and
it.
some headphones, and that's it. I mean, like, it's crazy too, because it's just like, yo, like y'all really doing all this stuff, and I'm locked in my room, recording songs in my mama's closet. Like, my mom done walked in on me, Apple headphones with the wires into my phone. I turn around, she bust through what you doing in my closet? You know what I mean? Like,
dude, what you talking about?
What you doing? I'm like, I'm making music.
Yes. I mean, as I'm not a parent of my own, but I'm a teacher and an educator as well. So it's almost a blessing. Not almost, it is a blessing when you do see a teenager in the closet with the headphones on versus on the street, showing off those Glocks and all of that. Dude, just say no, y'all, to all of the bad stuff. Not just drugs, all of it. Just say no to all of it. Pick up some headphones, do some music or something, write something, okay? But talk about that stress though, because I'm sure you had friends who didn't choose that life, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's broken up. And for me, it's like, as I got older, I saw the different routes that they were taking, and some had to get put to the side.
That's real.
Because the ones in my circle, y'all gonna take me up to the top because we all got the same mindset of, we got a place to be.
This man is only 15 years old, okay? I'm gonna need some of y'all adults to take notes because he's spitting facts and gems. That's the truth.
So it's like, and it's like, it kind of stressed me out in the beginning because it's like, damn, it'll be some friends I knew since day one, Sandsbox, but you gotta go.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you down this path and I can't follow that with you because I got places to be.
Come on, everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go with you. Listen, this man giving me gems. I was not expecting this, but let's continue on because I'm too excited about talking about stress and only he could do this to me, okay? He said, I was stressing for like 50 days, getting paid. Cold storm walking in the rain. It's the bars for me, okay? I be stressing, moving, and I flip the page. Knocked down, they say, here's day, like Johnny Cage. First of all, I just spit the bars and I'm confused about my life right now. Break it down for me, Day. Break it down. Because Johnny Cage had did something, and then the people, and he was stressing for 50 days. That's what happened. Yo. But no, break that down for me.
I was stressing for like 50 days, getting paid, cold storm walking in the rain, right? Damn, that kind of hit right.
That hit right. I felt that in my spirit.
It's like, yo, I've been stressing so long, it feel like it's been 50 days.
Okay.
It could be 2 days, it could be 3 hours, but that stress that hit me felt like 50 days long.
Got you.
But at the same time, I was still doing me, I was getting paid. But I was also by myself, cold storm walking in the rain.
It's the chips.
Man.
Keep going, bro.
Man. I was also cold storm walking in the rain, and I saying here's day like it's Johnny Cage, Mortal Kombat players. Here's Johnny. You know what I mean?
I'm about to drop the mic at this point because what? He's 15. No, these are bars, and this is what the critical breakdown is all about. Because when I read it as the person that didn't write it, I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm an auntie, let's throw that in there. And I'm an auntie. So that's exactly what this is about. Once you say it, makes perfect sense. Absolutely, I get it. Okay, Johnny, where's Johnny? It took me a second, but I'm back. All right. So then as you were speaking about that, you then go on and saying, but it isn't the same. Like, damn, that's tragic. He ain't moving like he's stuck in traffic. So are you saying like they're almost hating on your progress, or?
Basically, cause it's like, I'll be there like really working to get someplace, and it's like they don't see it, they don't see the work. So it's like, damn, that's tragic. They think I ain't moving, like I'm stuck in the traffic.
It's like, but I'm actually moving.
But I'm really working, and it's like I got a lot of stress, but I don't show it because I always got that smile on my face. So it's like, you live like two different things. It's like I'm walking with a mask on every day when I step outside. Whole time people don't know I'm stressing.
How many of us live like that though?
A lot.
That's why we've seen, people, comedians and things of that sort that, end up taking their own lives because, depression has a smile on its face a lot of times, or happiness and laughter attached to it, and you don't recognize exactly what people deal with. So this is fire that you even touched on that. Now I'm gonna go all the way down because you brought it all the way there. Okay. And he said, towards the end, he said, but they making pressure bring the steel. And if he go over the top, he getting popped like a pill. No, I think y'all understand that. I got drag racing thoughts, man. Somebody passed the wheel. And if I'm and if I'm in the booth, you know I do it for the thrill. Listen.
For the thrill.
For the thrill. But no, I want to break down those beginning lines where you say, but they making pressure bring the steel. What we talking about there?
They making pressure bring the steel.
Oh. See, I feel like something about when he says it, it just makes perfect sense.
It just dropped down. Yeah, it just dropped down.
Okay.
It dropped down. It's like
it.
they making pressure bring the steel. It's like
they starting.
They starting.
Protect yourself.
Boom. Bring
By
the steel.
any means necessary.
And then it's like, and if he go over the top, pop like a pill. Ooh. And it's like, especially in the city, like inner core city, like, you know, because I'm from Roxbury.
Come on, I'm from Dorchester, so we can fight now. No, so I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's okay though, because we literally
right next door.
We're right there, but it's like, that's how it be sometimes, because it's like pressure in the air, boom, instantly bring out the steel. Any sometimes somebody tries to do too much,
everybody ready to pop.
Boom, everybody ready to get popped. And it's like, that's also a stressing thing.
Yep.
Especially like as a kid my age, everybody's always on 10.
Ooh, can we talk about that really quickly? As an educator, I see that. I feel like our younger generation, unfortunately, had to put up with so much more than we could even fathom.
Right.
Can we talk about why? Maybe you can shed some light. Help me as an auntie. Help me to understand, what is it? Like, why does everybody in the younger generations kind of have this unsaid anger and like upsetness inside of them? I think that's the best word to use, is anger.
I feel like a lot of cases, there's not really a lot of OGs around.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
There's not really OGs around, so it's like a lot of people could be moving reckless about their actions, what they do, because they don't got nobody checking on type of thing. So then it's also like, it's petty stuff too. At the same time, it'll be over the smallest things, but because they got what they got, they're like, I'm wishing for you to take it all the way up there.
Because I just want a reason type of deal.
And it's also credit, like they like that credit. Like, yeah, I'm him.
That's real, and I want to take it back to them being no more OGs. I feel like everybody wants that clout chasing moment, right? But the importance of having that generational connection so that we can make sure we showing you, all right, you're gonna be in the game, but let me show you how to do it the right way. There's a code and things to it. Do you feel like there's any code left in these streets?
Nah, like, I even be doing my research. Like, I done did research about how it was all the way back before. Before it was gangs over drugs and like money.
Or protecting neighborhoods.
Or protecting neighborhoods. Now it's kind of like, you did that to my man, so I'm gonna go do it to you.
And that's wild crazy.
That's what it is though.
So this is what I wanna ask you. I feel like I asked this to a lot of 30-plus-year-old people, but I think this is gonna be a really interesting conversation to have with you as a 15-year-old, right? If you could look back at maybe elementary school you, right? Elementary school DayDaDon. Is there anything you would want to tell him?
I say be yourself at an earlier age. Like, be yourself like right when you out the gate.
Yeah.
Because there's been times where like I said, especially in that elementary school, it's so easy, like it's very easy to be influenced by something. Also because you don't really know who you are yourself yet.
Right, still trying to figure it out.
So then people bringing that influence makes you think, okay, maybe I should be like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, for me, growing up elementary school, it was like, I was always trying to be that cool kid. Like, I was always trying to be that cool kid. Like, I started writing poetry in 6th grade, but nobody really knew I was writing poetry in 6th grade because
poetry.
I hid that to the side because I was trying to be like all those NBA athletes and all those little basketball players. Know what I mean? But whole time, I'm sitting there writing little bars.
Yeah,
like
stuff.
I'm in 6th grade walking like yo, who's trying to hoop? And then I go home and I'm like, I'm trying to write this poetry.
I don't want to even look at a basketball. Actually, that's real.
That's what it is though. Like, be yourself.
Okay, that's perfect. Sure. And I think to round it out and to go with the theme of your song, what's some of your favorite ways of dealing with stress?
Dealing with stress? The music is the first outlet.
Music is your go-to.
But then watch this though. You got music, but then in my case, when music becomes your job,
music will stress you out.
There you go. Okay. So then you gotta have that second hobby and then that third, fourth, fifth. Know what I mean? So it's like, if it's something outside of music, easy. Like, I'll get over something in like 30 minutes if I put on.
Let me put on the song real quick.
Yeah, just let me put on a little something in the back and I'm good.
Okay.
But when it comes to like music, getting stressed out with music and stuff, then I'll go like, cause I'm Cape Verdean, so we be playing soccer, we be going to the field, watching soccer. So like, growing up in a CV household, it's like, soccer's like the biggest thing. Everybody loved talking about soccer, having debates, like Like Ronaldo, Messi, like Jordan, LeBron in our household.
I'm like, I don't know nothing about soccer, so
I had to break it down. I had to break it down so you understand. Like, it's like those two is like Jordan and LeBron.
Okay.
So it's like we go talk about that, and my mind get off of everything. I'm just in the moment.
Listen, wise words from a very young man, and I'm here for it. Listen.
But it's like the only reason these words is wise is because I grew up around nothing but older people in my life.
OGs, we need y'all. We need y'all. OGs
For
responsible for making young, wise men like this. All right, so you're only, listen, me as an adult would say, you're only 15 years old, right? What do you say to people who question, what do you know about stress as a 15-year-old, right? What type of stresses are you dealing with?
I get it all the time. Like, I get it all the time. People in my family, like, even sometimes my dukes, she be like, what are you stressed about?
Now, this
you
is
don't
your
pay
moment.
bills.
That's my favorite thing to say to all my nieces and nephews.
You don't pay
no bills.
You don't pay no bills. There's nothing to stress about. But it's like, I feel like every step of the way ends up being stressful in a different type of way. Your stress could be bills and stuff. My stress could be over an ex. My stress could be homework. My stress could be, in this case, living a double life. I get stressed out all the time, but it's like, and me being a Virgo, I overthink all the time.
Come on, Virgo gang.
Nah, man. I overthink everything. So it's like that process of overthinking, I stress about the littlest things. And I know I stress.
Yeah.
They know I stress. I'm still stressed though.
Right, that's real.
Know what I mean? And it's like, you do things differently. Like, it's all set and done for a different group. Like my little sister, 10 years old, I still think she's stressed about things, but it could be her own separate things.
Right.
Everybody's stressed at a different rate, at a different thing. So at the same time, as a whole community, it's not like you gotta be a certain age to stress.
That's real.
I don't need a license to stress.
Say that again.
I don't need a license to stress.
Okay.
Like you gotta be 18 and older to have stress.
Stress does not discriminate at all.
Comes in all ages, all sizes, all everything.
Yeah, that's
a
fine.
fact.
Listen, I'm so glad we got that question out because listen, parents, aunts, and uncles all across the world, stress does not discriminate. So they don't have to pay bills to be stressed, all right?
No, they don't.
Now let everybody know, this is your first interview and the first of many. I'm speaking it now because you're a natural and you have it, Day. You understand me?
Thank you.
Let people know where they can find you.
They can find me Apple Music, Spotify,
All of it.
SoundCloud, YouTube.
Yep.
You could go check out the IG.
Okay, so where's the IG?
DayDaDon. I mean, it say DayDaDon too, but listen, it's only cause my account had got hacked.
See?
You see how you already know, like, my account had got hacked. And I was like, damn, I'm about to quit. But I didn't quit.
Amen.
Know what I mean? But now we back.
Okay.
I'm at like 340 something.
Okay.
I'm trying to hit that K.
Okay, we're speaking that into existence. It's
So
happening.
let's follow that.
Yep.
So I could, know what I mean?
Fire.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And while you're at it, make sure you download that latest single, Stress, because listen, like we learned today, stress does not discriminate, okay?
Never.
And while you're at it, make sure you find me everywhere under Ms. Mo Filla. Also follow my website, MsMoFilla.com. And make sure you follow Inside the Maze on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell down at the bottom, man. It's the Critical Breakdown Inside the Maze. Ms. Mo Filla, the one and only. DayDaDon. Get to know the face, get to know the name, man. Peace out.